So I took $26, roughly about $25, into $91 today trading UJ. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys a trade breakdown of exactly what I saw in the markets, how I took the trade, stop loss, and just overall the view of my take and what I saw and how the trade worked out. As you can see, the trade did work out, but for the most part, I want to make sure that you guys just see the vision and see the opportunities that I saw in the market today. And if you guys took this trade, it was great. It was a great trade. I could have added a lot more into the trade, but um, pretty tired last night. Plus, it's opening of the week. Don't really like to go too heavy, but it was overall a good trade. And one caveat I would like to say, last week in the markets, I actually got cooked a little bit. So I started this account off with $75. I got it up to roughly about 300 and then lost back down to 25, right? Just risking it, man. Yeah, risking it for the biscuit. But now I'm taking that $25, $26 back up to, whatever it may be for the end of the week. So it's just to let how trading can be up and down. But chasing profitability, man, starting to get a lot more fluid with the markets. I say being a lot more in sync versus my previous years, and now that I'm starting to take it a lot more serious than I did previously, I think now I would have. Now I see a lot more opportunities in the market and how to trade, and just understanding the whole wave and everything that I see. But overall, I'm gonna just jump right into the trade breakdown. Don't want to hold you guys too much, but if you like this video and you like the concept and the style that I'm doing, please subscribe. Right, like, subscribe. It don't cost you anything. It definitely will help me out in the long run, and it'll definitely make me continue these videos. Right, continue to do these videos and to get these videos out there. So all that does, all what was said. I don't know what I just said. But anyway, let's jump into this trade breakdown, right? All right. So looking at the trade, right? So as you can see, definitely took a long from here, roughly around 149.41.7 area. I'm pretty sure it's close to accurate as Trading View. But as you see, we trading UJ, as I told you, and it was definitely a buy, right? So let's take a look at what I saw in order to confirm this buy, right? So overall, I like to use the daily time frame as my overall bias, and huge daily candle today, right? The day ended with a huge daily candle. So if you're watching this video, you definitely want to continue to look for longs on UJ. This week is definitely going bullish momentum with that huge candle right there. Hopefully we get a pull back into there and then a push up. So just kind of gave you guys a quick trade again. But overall, let's break down this trade. So what did I see? I knew we was in this uptrend, kind of in this channel formation. Price was channeling up. I really don't like that type of price action traditionally because you can't really hold the moves for long, and that's what made me get out of this move earlier than I expected. Is that you can't really, the market isn't flowing like it would traditionally would, to where that you can just kind of like get in and hold those trades. Now it is a new week, and I possibly could have held this trade till the end of the day, into tomorrow, and then overall to the overall target that I see is getting to either 152 or like 151,900. But I based on last week price movement, I wanted to, get out just to secure some profits. And then if the entry does come back, then I'll go ahead and jump back in on the trade. So overall, daily, we know it's bullish, right? Weekly as well, we know it's bullish. I was expecting it to fill last week's wick, but it happened pretty early soon. So that just lets me know that it's most likely going to be a high momentum week. Now, I do expect this to pull back down, hopefully tap into this weekly high. But as we can see, we knew price broke out of this area for a bullish movement. on the weekly. From this candle right here, we knew it broke out right there for a bullish movement. Let me just zoom out so you guys can see it. So price was trending down, and then it got here to this low, to this overall low point, and then started shifting structure, right? So price pushed up, broke this body candle. That let me know that buyers was in the market. And then what I expected was a higher low to form, right, on the weekly, which on the daily, which gave a higher low back here, and then price just kind of pushed. So last week took some longs, and then currently this week we definitely looking for more longs, right? Last week was just a little more choppy. Hopefully we have a lot more volume in on the markets this week. So we know we bullish. That's number one. Number two, get to my 4 hour. What I like to do is I like to take trades off of order blocks. And order blocks, if you don't know what an order block is, I can shoot a video about order blocks. Just let me know order blocks in the comments. But also, if you want my type of style, the way that I would put it out there, let me know. But there's a ton of videos on YouTube about order blocks. But like I say, if you want me to put it in my perspective and the way that I look at it, I would definitely shoot a video for you guys on order blocks. So basically what I saw from last week was that price was coming down, right? I wanted, and let's clear up this chart a little bit because I can add all this stuff back on there. Let's remove that. Let's remove all these drawings. So we already established on the daily that price is bullish. On the 4 hour, we had a slight pullback, right? So the order block that I saw price was moving off of for the most part of last week was this order block right here. Basically this indecision candle right here that created this order block. As you can see, price tapped into it and then moved up, and then price came back down into it and then moved up as well. Originally, I wanted to see price pull from this. Originally, I wanted to see price pull from this order block right here and then move up, which it kind of still did play in that area. But the reason why I didn't take a trade in that specific area was because timing, right? So timing is also another factor when you enter in trades. And that's one thing that I had to learn. It took me a while to really understand that, right? So timing is almost everything. So you definitely need an area, timing, and then overall bias in order to take these trades. So we saw the 4 hour coming back down into this order block originally. It broke that order block and then went into the one that it tapped into, quite a few times last week, right? So once I see price on my 4 hour starting to come back down into into these 4 hour order blocks, what I like to do is go down to my hourly time frame. So I'm giving you guys everything, man. Not high no time frames or EMAs. Only EMA I would use is the 50. We can turn that on later, but so price tap back into this hourly order block right here. It was still early, as I said. Timing just wasn't right. So I just waited for price action. Price action did look good there, right? So, and what I mean by that is that once price starts pulling into this order block right here, what we want to do is wait for a shift of structure. So price pushed up previous week on Friday, came back down, and then it started to ascend. And if it would have broke and closed above this, then we would have had that shift of structure there, right? Which I would like to see in order to take a buy. So that didn't happen. On top of that, timing wasn't right. It was still in the Asian session, and price typically doesn't move around that time in the direction that the direction that you wanted to go in, right? So we waited, came up close to like 11, 12 o'clock my time. I'm in Central Time, so we got close to that time frame. And what I wanted to see was, this is what I wanted to see. I wanted to see price break this area. Definitely a liquidity grab, right? Grab some liquidity, tap into this specific order block right here. And then I wanted to see a shift of structure, right? I wanted to see price do something like this. So I want to see price pull down, pull up, which it did, and then I wanted to see a, a nice little pull down, uh, a bearish close, and then an up candle right there, a bullish close. So basically, bearish bullish variation, and then I wanted to take the trade at this level. I wanted to take the trade somewhere around here, like let me see, go long, somewhere in that level right there, stop loss above there, and then same, pretty much same take profit right high, whatever the case may be. But what ended up happening was, if you look at it, what the hourly ended up doing was it didn't give me the shift of structure, but it created this huge wick to the bottom here. And once I saw that wick to the bottom here, and then price broke above this, technically what was supposed to be resistance area, right? So if price breaks this, pull back up into here, it should resist this area and continue down, which it didn't. So price got back above it. So once price got back above it, what I did was I noticed, and I was like, hey, well, I got to get into this trade because it's getting ready to take off without me, right? So typically, I don't like to get into setups like that, but it was just all the confluences was there, right? So confluence number one, daily, we in the overall bullish market, right? 4 hour pullback into a 4 hour order block, perfect. Hourly, I wanted to see an hourly shift of structure. We didn't get it, but the hourly did break back above the liquidity grab zone and gave me pretty much a perfect entry. So what I ended up doing was just taking it somewhere around there, like I said, 41.7, 41.9, something like that. Stop loss above there. And I wanted to take it all the way up to 150, 150,500 at least, but I ended up getting out a little bit early at like 154, 150.40, and it was overall a 1 or 2 trade. I definitely see a lot more bullish movement in the market for this week, and overall it was a good trade, man. So that was the trade breakdown for UJ and catching a 1 to 2. If I wanted to fine tune the entry a little bit better, I could have and made it, did something crazy like a 1 to 6 or something like that. But now what I started to notice is like I want to take trades on the higher time frame. So I could have went down to the 15 minute and got a cleaner entry. I'm sure there was a shift of structure on the 15 minute that I could have took and then entered on this trade. But for the most part, I took it on the hourly. And then, like I said, it just turned out to a good trade. So overall, if you're seeing this trade this week, which is, October 21st to the what's the end of the week, man, to Saturday the 26th, or Friday the 25th, UJ is definitely a lot of bullish movement in the market. So I expect for it to continue to push up. And if you see a trade going in that direction, you can definitely buy it. Now, I'm not here to give you financial advice or, just do that whole disclaimer, right? I'm not no financial advisor. So, everything is at your own risk, as I should say. But this is what I'm seeing in the market, and that's what I'm planning on trading this week. But like I said, overall, do your own due diligence, mark up your own trades, and find out how you can enter in on these trades, right? I'm gonna continue to post content like this, man. So just overall, if you like it, like, subscribe, definitely. Let's push it to the algorithm. Let's get all these traders. Let's get all us traders profitable, right? So now I'm starting to see a lot of profitability. And what I noticed was from a lot of traders that's been doing it for a while is that, they want to see what clicks or what switches to help you identify, when you're starting to become profitable. So I'll start talking a lot more than that since I'm in that stage, right? Going from the losing stage to right now, I'm starting to see the markets I'm starting to see the market is different and starting to get over into that more profitability stage. So like I said, stay tuned, stay locked in, man. Appreciate you guys for checking out the video. Once again, subscribe, like, comment, let me know what you want me to break down. I'm going to continue to do my breakdowns, whether I win, lose, draw, break even trades, no matter what it is. I want to make sure I break it down to you guys so you guys can see what I'm doing. Other than that, man, I catch you guys on the next one. Yo.